Hey guys, Benji with another Battlefield 4 gameplay for you guys today. Today I'm playing some Domination on Savoy 311, and it's just a short little clip that I wanted to upload because really I've been meaning to do a Battlefield commentary actually talking directly about Battlefield 4, not about any other Battlefield title, although that's probably the direction I'm going to take in this video. But anyway, as you guys all know, yesterday DICE released Dragon's Teeth for premium members, which I am not, because the $60 at the time was too steep for me to swing, and I ended up getting China Rising for free, and then I bought Second Assault, and then Naval Strike came out, bought that, so I figured what's the point of getting premium just for one DLC. I'm pretty sure we're getting it like either next week or the week after. Not like I'll be playing it that much because Destiny Beta launches for the Xboxes next week, so I'll be enjoying a lot of that, recording a lot of gameplay because Bungie did lift the patent thing, or something about patent that we couldn't record and upload to YouTube, but you know, they lifted that, so now we're allowed to record and upload Destiny Beta footage, which will be awesome. Anyway though, so since they added Dragon's Teeth, there are a lot of new weapons that got added, and those are directly affecting normal matchmaking for me. I've been trying to get on, you know, games like TDM and Squad Deathmatch, Domination, Conquest, yada yada yada. I like those game modes. Those are what I frequent in. And what ended up happening was I keep getting killed by the DLC stuff. For example, I was trying to capture an objective, some kid walks up behind me with a bulldog and just wrecks me up. Then, you know, I get killed by the M5K or MX5 or something like that, one of the SMGs. And some of these weapons in Dragon's Teeth are just really overpowered. Even the Deagle is ridiculously strong. I know Jack Frags released a video very recently talking about some of the weapons that got added. But, you know, DICE, I need to ask you a question, is why would you release weapons like that if you can't even patch the netcode, which is the current problem? I understand Battlefield has been working on patching the netcode. I did actually make a video about that, saying that they were patching and they were going to try and patch the netcode. But you know, why would they continue releasing DLCs if they know there's a bigger problem at stake? You know, the more DLCs you release, that's, you know, something's going to be too powerful, something's going to be too weak, and they're going to need to play around with the numbers. Although that's not a very hard thing to fix, I still think it's detracting from, you know, what the real problem is, which is the netcode. Don't get me wrong, guys, Battlefield 4 is one of my favorite games to play on the Xbox One. As a matter of fact, it's probably the only FPS I've been playing lately. But, you know, enough's enough, man. We gotta focus on the problems at hand, and we gotta deal with this. You know, there's just a lot of things that Battlefield 4 has that could be either really good or really bad. For example, when the first DLC, China Rising, came out, they released all those weapons. Those weapons were not bad at all. I mean, the L96A1, I believe, is, you know, not that it's not even overpowered. It's underpowered compared to the best sniper you can get in the game. You know, the RPK, I hate that thing so much. I'll never use it unless I figure out the secret behind it. You know, just guns like that. I mean, they're not really strong. The strongest thing to come out of that DLC was the UCAV, which is that little exploding plane thing that you could fly into people's feet, blow them sky high. But you know, if you take a look back at Battlefield's history, I mean, I started playing Battlefield at Bad Company. Bad Company 2, actually. I did play the first Bad Company, but I only went through it for the achievements. Don't ask me why. I was kind of young at the time. Then I got Battlefield Bad Company 2 after the release of Modern Warfare 2, because as soon as I got back from vacation, the game got hacked to hell, so there really wasn't much to do. So me and my friends were looking for a new FPS to play. Ended up picking up Battlefield Bad Company 2, got everyone into it, and that game was flawless. They did have some problems at first. It did, you know, they did fix it, and the game was flawless in my opinion. Nothing was really overpowered, nothing was underpowered, everything was just right. A lot of people wonder why, even DICE wonders why that Bad Company 2 was such a big success, and it's just because that it was a simpler time when, you know, they weren't worried about all these things that increased the game's playability. You know, Battlefield 3, they had Frostbite 2, which, you know, bigger, badder explosions, more destructible walls and things like that. That was all fine and dandy, but Battlefield Bad Company had that stuff too, to a certain degree, and it was still a fun game to play. I mean, Battlefield 4, they tried to step it up a little bit with, you know, Levolution events, but in my honest opinion, why would they do something that, or why would they change something that was already perfect? I mean, Bad Company 2 would have been fine if they added some DLC here and there. You know, that would have held anyone over for a while. I mean, everyone's been waiting for the day they're going to announce Battlefield Bad Company 3, and I'm personally one of those people. I can't wait to hear about that. Another thing, though, about Bad Company 2 that was just really good was just the variety of the maps. I mean, the maps were very simple, but at the same time, they were fun to play on. One of my favorite maps from that was the I think it was Africa Harbor or something like that. It's been such a long time since I played it. Forgive me for mispronouncing any of the maps, but that's one of the things about Bad Company 2 that I enjoyed was the map design. It was just really good. You know, they had perfect spawns on the maps for the tanks and things like that. Nothing was, you know, over added, I'm gonna say. I know that's not correct English, but you know, I'm kind of at a loss for words right now. It's like 11 o'clock where I am right now, and I've been working all day, so I'm slowly passing out. But I just wanted to get this video out there because I just kind of want to make a video expressing my opinions about a game instead of, you know, me uploading something talking about news. I mean, news gets boring after a while, so I figured I'd talk about Battlefield 4's current status, and it's a great game, but with the amount of problems DICE you got with this game, I would not be pumping out all the DLC for it. I would personally, you know, try and address the problem with the netcode and then work on DLC. I mean, the fans have been loyal to you so far with this, but you know, it's one day you're gonna, you know, take them for granted for too long, and then they're gonna start to up and leave you. Don't get me wrong, DICE, you're an amazing company. I love what you do, but you know, this is something that is really stressing a lot of us gamers out. Is that I mean, for example, Metro 2014 on Battlefield 4, I played a match tonight, and literally I got spawn killed by every single Dragon's Teeth DLC gun. I was not happy. I kind of really got upset about that. I mean, that's not fair that they have the DLC before us. Yes, they do have premium. Yes, they did pay for it. But that's not the point. Is I think premium members should get access to all the little exclusive stuff they get, and they should get access to the DLC early, but only the maps. The weapons they have to wait to unlock when the DLC actually launches for everybody. I think that's the way things should be. That's my opinion, guys. Your opinions may vary. I would love to hear your opinions, honestly, because, you know, I sometimes talk with my friends and they give me their opinion, I give them mine, and we kind of have this little discussion about which one of our opinions benefits the game more, and it's just kind of one of those fun little silly things we like to do. But anyway, guys, aside from Battlefield 4, you know, needing a lot of work, lately I've been playing a couple of other games. I finished Wolfenstein the other day, which the ending was kind of dull, to be honest. I did not like the ending. I played a little bit of Ghost, kind of trying to get away from Call of Duty until Advanced Warfare comes out. The week before that comes out, I'll probably jump back on Call of Duty Ghost and try and get the feel for it back. Mostly though, I would just prepare for Destiny, man. That game looks like awesome. My friends all want me to go get it for 360, but I am gonna get it for the One. It just seems like a much better decision because 360 is obviously gonna have problems with it at first compared to the One. Everything's gonna run a lot smoother on the One. You know, just that typical next-gen bullshit that everyone's used to hearing. But you know, I can't wait to play Destiny because it's Bungie's legit one of my favorite companies that makes games. Ever since Halo Combat Evolved, I have just been in love with Bungie. You know, with Halo 2 Master Chief Collection announced, I'm excited for that because that's actually one of my favorite Halos in the Halo trilogy. I have said that ODST is my favorite Halo, but I honestly like Halo 2 in, you know, just a lot. It's my favorite Master Chief Halo, let's say. The other night I was recording some Halo 4 too, and I just got so worked up over it because it was absolute garbage. So then I popped in Halo 2 and I started playing that for a little while, and I don't know, I just lost myself. What was 8 o'clock turned into 11 o'clock, and then the next thing I know, I'm in bed, going to work the next morning, and just feeling good about myself because I played a really good game. That's something that fans really enjoy, is when they go back to those games that were really good in the past. You really get to appreciate a lot more. I just personally love the Halo trilogy. It's probably my favorite game trilogy, or actually, trilogy is not the right word. I'm gonna correct myself here. I guess game franchise would be the right thing to say there. Halo is definitely my favorite franchise on the Xbox. I did play with other Xbox exclusive franchises before, like Gears of War. You know, the last Gears of War, which was Judgment, I did not like that much. It just wasn't really fun to me. It just seemed like a watered down version of Gears 3. I mean, a lot of people who bought that game said the same thing. It was like, you know, it doesn't feel like a Gears title. It just feels like some cheap knockoff. And then everyone was like, did Epic Games sell out? I hear Epic Games is working on a new project now that isn't related to Gears. I am not sure exactly what that title is called. I might do some research later, but anyway, guys, it looks like the video is about to run out here. I'm going to leave you guys the last 30 seconds of gameplay. The next part of my ODST Let's Play will be uploaded fairly soon, and by that I mean probably tomorrow-ish, maybe Saturday, I don't know. It all depends on how I feel, because I'm really tired right now, guys. I would record it tonight, but I need to get some rest. So anyway, guys, this has been Benji. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.